How we doing today, guys? Sam and Ryan back with this week's fishing report for you. So let's get started on what a lot of people in our area are doing, and that's fishing up in the creeks and stuff. And it's going to be a little challenging with some of the poor weather that we've had lately to get back out there. But once it opens up, pickerel fishing, yellow perch over here in the Magothy and the Severn, they are available to you. So what kind of stuff are you going to be throwing for those?
So my favorite lure this time of year is a Z-Man Willow Vibe with any sort of bait, 3.5 inch profile on the back of it. Right here I have the Spunk Shad 3.5 by Missile Baits. It's kind of a natural color, represents like a mud minnow. That combo is going to work really well for your, I've even caught yellow perch on it, white perch and pickerel.
Another good option for you are some of these inline spinners we make here in the shop. It's just a weedless paddle tail with a spinner out in front. Another good option for you, great weedless option. So there are yellow perch that have been caught as well over here in the Magothy. So a lot of people are going to be fishing some sort of tandem rig or shad dart rig, and you can either tip these with minnows or add some other sort of bait to them and fish them slowly up towards the banks, and you can get into some yellow perch doing that too.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. Later into this week, we should have some better weather, and this wind should calm down, and we'll have a little bit warmer weather. So definitely a good time to get out there for those fish up in the creeks. But other than that, talking about open water rockfish.
Yeah, so if you're heading south, that's definitely going to be your best bet. So these are just some of the jigs and stuff we're going to be fishing. This is a 8-inch XL from Z-Man on a 1-ounce GI jig that we have rigged up for you. But any sort of that stuff, this time of the year, we're looking for big fish. We're hoping the big fish show up sooner rather than later. It certainly has been a little bit tougher. The further south you go seems to be the better. Mouth of the Chop Tank in south, on the eastern side, on the west side, Chesapeake Beach and south. Start looking around some of the channel edges and some deeper water. You're really not going to see the fish necessarily pinned on bottom, but you might see them suspended in 70, 80 feet out towards those channels.
And then speaking of deeper water, I have one of these metals here by Hopkins. This is 1.5 ounces. This is going to help you get down a little bit faster than your big soft plastics. So if those fish are, suspended 15, 20 feet off the bottom in 80 to 100 feet of water, this is definitely going to be one of your better bets to get down there and really get on those fish.
Yeah, that's a great option. So fishing report's going to kind of be pretty short this week, but those are some of the things you can certainly get out and into.
Yeah,
Thanks,
absolutely.
guys. Take care.